Get in, we're going again.
Mdloti Water reported on a website this morning that a precipitation of 54.4 millimeters fell in the past 24 hours in the Hazelmere catchment area. In the previous 24 hours, it was 23.6 millimeters. That sounded promising, and after yesterday's visit, I was tempted again. I gave in to the temptation. I found my way back to the river and the dam.
Take me back to the river. Mdloti River.
Coming down towards the river, the shining snake slithers in the afternoon sun. It is noticeably bigger and stronger. I'm excited and want to have a detailed look. Things are different from yesterday when I stood here in the rain to look for a desperate response from the river. There was then no noticeable improvement. Of course, it takes time for all the water out of the catchment area to arrive. This seems to have happened overnight.
Yeah, get yourself down there. Yeah, man, she's really going. Careful, here comes the maps.
We are once again standing next to the Mdloti River and it is now flowing strongly. We want to measure the flow once again. Firstly, look at the spots in the water that comes down the stream.
Wide.
It takes about 4 seconds to cross the estimated 4 meters between the two plants in the water. The river is now about 6 meters wide at this point, and from the rise it is at least 50 centimeters deep. It calculates to about 6 times 0.5 times 1 is 3 cubic meters per second. That is our rough estimate of the current flow. Take away the expected 0.5 cubic meters extraction from the dam, we end up with a net increase of 2.5 cubic meters per second, contributing to the water volume of the dam.
I need to fetch my boat.
On the 24th of July 2015, the Mdloti website reported that the Hazelmere Dam's level was now at 27.4%. Previous day's level was 26.31%. There was therefore a 1.09 increase of the dam's volume compared to full capacity. The dam's volume is given as 17.9 million cubic meters, and therefore 1.09% of that volume amounts to 195,000 net cubic meters that have entered the dam in a 24-hour period. Typically, about 500 liters per second is extracted from the dam, which amounts to 0.5 times 24 times 60 times 60 equals 43,200 cubic meters per day. If that was so, gross inflow was 238,310 in that 24 hours. Working it back to per second, it amounts to 2.75 cubic meters gross inflow. Give or take, it seems that there's a good correlation between their average inflow of 2.75 cubic meters per second and our 3 cubic meters per second, spot rough estimate.
Gumboots Day. I think you better talk the walk.
At the inflow of the Mdloti into the dam, it is really impressive compared to any other visit so far. The water is flowing well, and you need to look at the intensity of it to realize that the net flow must be positive. The river has carved down deeper and it is busy eroding the sandbanks that formed over a period. It is always lovely to be here late in the afternoon, as so many sounds of nature mingle with the sound of the incoming water.
Now watch this. It's getting late, man.
In all of the videos that I've made on the Hazelmere Dam issue, I have tried to be positive and not to point fingers. I still have that inert desire to stick with it. But today turned out to be a bit of a sour experience for me, and I feel this needs to get air, as it is indicative of a trend in this country that is sticking its neck out everywhere. I was intimidated because I was taking video of the Mdloti River. Why, I really don't know. What exactly has to be hidden here? Freedom of speech, freedom of expression, the right to know, and so on. Do we still have those things? My desire of my videos is to tell a story, but also to portray a sense of beauty. I would love to think that what I do is artistic and informative. I do this with love, and when I'm behind the camera I couldn't be happier. I put a lot of effort into my videos, and I write narratives and try to bring interesting angles to them and to educate and enlighten as well. Today was a bit of a bad experience, and I have decided I'm going to talk about it. This disease is creeping onto us, and if we don't fight it, it is going to overwhelm us and take away our hard-fought freedoms.
I am as free as they get.
Hi there everybody. I go to places and tell stories of what I've seen. I tell them here. Take it on the rocks. Chris on the rocks. Collaboration is the name of the game for any vlogger. Many hours go into this. Give us your inputs and subscribe please. Subscriptions makes this possible. We fade without them. We bloom and impress with support. Please like my videos and please share it to friends. Soon to follow will be regular postings on ship salvaging coming from my huge stock of video material that I've collected over 2 years. Many stories to tell. Also about the beauty of the world I live in. Meditations in nature, my style. Work together. This is going to be fun for all of us. Sometimes opinions as well. Views of the world. It will all be there. I want to show you my world as it is, and I hope it will be funny as well. In time I want to have a one-size-fits-it-all channel.